And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to start tonight's program by introducing Matt O'Leary, the Vehicle Line Director for North America Truck SUV Commercial Vehicles for Ford Motor Company.
Wow, thanks Jennifer, and thanks to everyone for coming tonight. Before I get started, I did want to acknowledge a few special guests we have with us tonight from Ford. First, Raj Nair, Group Vice President of Global Product Development. Hao Tai Tang, our Group Vice President for Global Purchasing. And Bob Fassetti, our Vice President of Powertrain, Global Powertrain for Ford. Thanks a lot for joining us tonight. We're really excited to be here to tell our story, and you know, this is a little different than what we usually do. You know, normally when we tell our story, we're talking to management, we're talking to dealers, we're talking to the media, but here we're talking to our fellow engineers. And you know, if you walked around and listened to some of the people talking today and what was going on at the tables, didn't matter what company you were with, which OEM, which supplier, all the stories are the same, right? We've all been through the challenges, we've all put in our blood, sweat, and tears to develop great products, and that's why we're engineers. So here's our chance to tell the story the way we want to tell it, in terms that we typically use when we're talking to each other. So that's going to be great. So before I get started, or before I brought up Pete and Bruno, I wanted to go through a little bit of the Ford story first. So we have to put this in context a little bit. Where does the F-150 fit in total? And the other piece of this too is, you know, what we've accomplished on the F-150 should really be a surprise to no one. Because we've been talking about where we were headed, not just with this vehicle, but with our product lines in general for years, very consistent. We set out a vision, we work like crazy to deliver that vision, and we deliver it. And so coming here and be able to tell that story is just really exciting for us. So let's start first with our focus, right? Our focus right now is continue and accelerate our One Ford plan. Building small, medium, and large cars, utilities, and trucks to all the markets. And delivering product excellence with passion. And I can tell you, there is no more passionate team than the F-150 team. And innovate in every part of our business. First, innovating so we can provide technology that our customers want and value. But it's also innovating in how we bring those products to market, whether it's innovating in how we do the actual engineering development or how we do the manufacturing. Because all of that delivers to the bottom line and supports our vision for profitable growth. Here's our Ford product vision. Hasn't changed. It's been there for years, and you can see it in every product that we deliver. First, bold, emotive exterior designs. They have to really catch your eye and engage the customer. They're great to drive, and it doesn't matter if you're an expert or if you're a novice, you really appreciate the drive of the vehicle. And they're exceptionally quiet, because quiet denotes quality. Very important for our customers. And they're great to sit in. They're like a second home. Feels very comfortable. An exceptional fuel economy, even as a reason to buy. And it's unmistakably a Ford in look, sound, and feel. You can get into any Ford vehicle blindfolded and know it's a Ford vehicle. And all of this is delivered with exceptional value and quality. So we've been on this path for many years, and you can see how we continue to grow our product excellence in every vehicle that we bring out. And having been the chief engineer on the last F-150, I can tell you this one really sets the new bar. You can also see with F-150 how it supports our sustainability strategy. And again, this is something we developed 6-7 years ago, long before we were even doing F-150. And we said we would start near term with leveraging existing technologies that we could provide across a broad spectrum of our products. Not a focused product, but across the broad product range. And the thing that was most evident on that was our Ford EcoBoost engine. And we've got that basically on all of our products now and going forward. Midterm, we said we're going to do substantial weight reduction and expand electrification. And this is really where F-150 delivers. In fact, we even talked about saving up to 700 pounds. It's no coincidence that the F-150 saves about 700 pounds with the lightweighting. And the lightweighting allows you to downsize engines. It allows you to downsize brakes. Or in the case of trucks, you can reinvest that weight save in capability, which is what we've done with the F-150. So this is really on track with what we talked about years ago. Technology leadership. We have really been pushing the envelope on technology leadership at Ford. And we really got a lot of recognition for sync, but we've done so much more since then. And whether it's safety features like curve control, inflatable seat belts, collision warning with brakes, or lane keeping technologies, or customer conveniences, the reconfigurable cluster, the hands-free liftgate, or active park assist, which is pretty phenomenal when you see it on an F-150. So this is all consistent with our technology strategy of leadership. Now this has been a pretty busy year for us here at Ford. We've had 23 global launches, 16 here in North America. I'm going to take you through some of the products that we're launching, Ford products, so I'm going to focus on those. But it's easy to see why we have the freshest product portfolio in the showroom today. And that isn't us talking. All of you know John Murphy from Merrill Lynch and his Car Wars, right? And we've been recognized for a few years now for having the freshest product lineup. And not just now, but into the future. So let's take a look. Here's our all-new Transit. It's fantastic. It drives great, it drives small. It's got great fuel economy, and it's got Cube with a capital C. And then we have the Transit Connect, which is great for our smaller businesses that need more maneuverability and package. But we've also expanded that to the utility, the bus that you see here, sometimes called the Un-minivan. Then we have the Expedition. The Expedition we freshened this year. Outstanding. We put the Ford EcoBoost engine in that, and what a great pairing. Great driving dynamics. We've added a lot of customer features, and then again, we continue to build on our great interior package, especially third row seating. And Mustang, here's our 6th generation of Mustang. You know, the handling, the styling, the power. You know, it just emotes energy. Doesn't matter who you work for, right? Ford Mustang is a American icon. And you're going to hear a lot more about this, as Jennifer said, in the section meeting in February. And then we have, of course, the F-150, toughest, smartest, most capable F-150 ever. And then we're also bringing out a freshened Focus, and with that introducing the 1-liter EcoBoost engine. And look at the ST. It's great looking, it's fast, it's fun to drive. And then there's the Edge, and you know, when we came out with the Edge, originally it kind of set the crossover segment in this country, and it's been a sales leader ever since. And we're using this version, this new Edge, to go global. So again, part of our One Ford plan. And finally, the GT350. Over 500 horsepower, over 400 foot-pounds of torque. If this doesn't get your juices going, you're in the wrong industry, right?